Hello everybody and welcome to Venn diagrams questions 2. So in the first question we're asked to complete a Venn diagram using the information given. So let's look a little closer at the information we have been given. We've been given a value for A complement intersect B, and that's this area here because it's everything that is outside of A but is also inside of B. And we know this value is 0.35. We've also been given a value for A intersect B complement, which is this area here because it's everything outside of B that is also inside of A, and that value is 0.25. And we're also given A complement intersect B complement, which is the common area between everything outside of A and everything outside of B, so it's this shaded area, and that's 0.1. So we can write these three values straight onto our Venn diagram. However, it's not quite finished yet because we don't know the value of this area, which is A intersect B. But as we know all the values in the Venn diagram have to add up to 1, we can work this value out by subtracting all of the values we have from 1, which gives us 0.3. In part B, we're first asked to find the probability of A, which is very straightforward because we can just add up all of the numbers that are inside of the circle A. So that's 0.25 plus 0.3, and our answer is 0.55. And for the second part of B, we're asked to find the probability of A complement union B. So that's everything that is outside of A and everything that is inside of B. One way to get the answer for this is just to add up all the numbers inside of that shaded area. So that would be 0.1 plus 0.3 plus 0.35, giving us 0.75. Another way to get the same answer would be to say the probability of A complement union B is equal to the probability of A complement plus the probability of A intersect B. Now the probability of A complement is 1 minus the probability of A, and we know the probability of A is 0.55, so the probability of A complement is 0.45, and we know the probability of A intersect B is 0.3, so we have 0.45 plus 0.3, and again we get 0.75. So in the second question, again we're asked to complete a Venn diagram with the information we're given, and we're given the probability of A as 0.45, the probability of A intersect B complement as 0.3, and the probability of A union B as 0.8. This means the probability outside of the circles is 0.2. So we have two values that we can write onto our Venn diagram, and next we need to work out this area, which is A intersect B. Well, the probability of A intersect B is equal to the probability of A minus the probability of A intersect B complement. So we can work this out, and it's equal to 0.15. And then we have to work out the probability of A complement intersect B. Well, we know the probability of A union B is equal to the probability of A intersect B complement plus the probability of A intersect B plus the probability of A complement intersect B. So if we put in all the values we know, we end up with the probability of A complement intersect B equal to 0.8 minus 0.3 minus 0.15, which gives us 0.35. Alternatively, you could have subtracted 0.15, 0.3 and 0.2 from 1, which also gives you 0.35. You just choose the method that you're happiest with. And then in B, we've already found A intersect B, it's 0.15. We've already found A intersect B complement, which is 0.35, and then we have to find A union B complement. So here you can add up all the probabilities in the shaded areas, which gives you 0.65, or alternatively, you could take the unshaded area and subtract that from 1, which also gives you 0.65. And in the final question, we have a village where 70% of the families have dogs, 45% have dogs and cats, and 18% of the families have neither a dog nor a cat. Now we want to fill out this Venn diagram, so let's say that set A are the people who have dogs and set B are the people who have cats. Now we can write 18% on the diagram here because this area outside the circle represents the people who don't have a dog or a cat. We can also write 45% in this area because this region represents the people who have dogs and cats. It should be relatively straightforward to work out the probability of A intersect B complement because we have the probability of A and the probability of A intersect B. So the probability of A is the probability of A intersect B complement plus the probability of A intersect B. So the probability of A intersect B complement is equal to 25%. Now all of the probabilities have to add up to 100, so the last area, which is also the probability of A complement intersect B, is equal to 100 minus 25 minus 45 minus 18, so that's equal to 12%. Now in part B we're asked to find what percentage of families do not have a cat. Well, this is relatively straightforward because we've said that set B represents all the families that have cats. Therefore, everything outside circle B represents families that don't have cats, so we just add up 25 plus 18, so the answer is 43%. And in part C, we're asked to find the probability that a family will own dogs or cats, but not both. Well, we can see from the diagram that 25% of families have just dogs and 12% of families have just cats. So the percentage of families that have a dog or a cat but not both is 25 plus 12, which is equal to 37%. Well, that's it for this video, and I hope to see you in the next video for some more practice questions. Meanwhile, if you could hit like and subscribe, that would be fantastic. If you've done it already, then I really appreciate it. Thank you. See you soon.